Hi, and welcome back to Wisdom from the Angels. If you're new, welcome, 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 welcome to the family, welcome to the tribe. And go ahead and click the subscribe button and the bell next to it so you'll get email notifications of new videos when I upload. And I upload all the time. And go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Share this message with someone who may need inspiration today. If you're returning, welcome back. Thank you for taking your time to spend with me. It is so greatly appreciated. Everything you need to know about me is in the box below. If you're interested in having a chat, it could be about a session. It could be about an angel card reading, which are very different than what we do here on the channel. It could also be about having an energy session. You could also be on your path and wondering, what are my gifts and where should I start to look? We can go ahead and get into that. You may also have noticed that you are having lower energy and you're not sure how to pull out of it. We can go ahead and work on that. So go ahead, send me an email if you're interested, or if there's someone you'd like to have included in our meditation where we send out healing prayers and messages, go ahead, send that information to me. You don't need to get into the situation unless you'd like to share. Okay? All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started with the message for today. So let's go ahead and clear the air. And you can breathe along with this. I hit the sound bowl, which I've had since the 90s. It's traveled with me all across this country and back a couple of times. But I do it 3 times. 1 to clear our mind, our body, and our soul. Okay, here we go. I keep hearing the words peaceful. Actually, I also heard peace is mine. So that's a message out there for someone. So if you were wondering what's going on and all of a sudden there's this sense of everything being all right with the world, that's what's going on. You're having a moment of peace in your life. Enjoy it. Okay? All right, so let's call in the angels. We do that by heart linking with the middle finger and the thumb. Today I'm going to hold the crystal tourmaline, black tourmaline. It's for grounding and for protection. I have some that are larger and I have some that are smaller. The smaller ones usually find their way into a pouch that I carry with me in my purse or in my pocket for the day if I'm going out, or if I'm just going to be around the house, I just have them there. Okay? So that's one way you can use crystals in your life. Okay? All right. So we're going to do the calling in and inviting of the angels. So I have the tourmaline in this hand. I also have on a lapis stone, which is lapis lazuli, and it is all about love. Okay? So protection and love are in this hand. And I'm going to heart link. Remember, the heart link is from the tradition of IET, also known as integrated energy therapy, and is where we work with the angelic realm. But the heart link starts an invisible vibrational energy that goes up our arms, through our heart, all the way up through our crown into the angelic realm, and it connects us. And you can do it at any time, even when you're out in public. Okay? All right. We call on help from the angels for any situation. Start using it and see how it works out in your life. Okay? All right. Here's the angelic invitation. Angels, please accept my energy and join it with yours. Surround me, guide me, protect me, and bring in only what is best for my highest good and highest healing, and the highest good and healing for all. We're going to bring in the energy of the archangels, bringing in the energy of the ascended masters. We're bringing in the energy of our own divine spiritual teams. We're bringing in our guardian angels. We're bringing in benevolent beings from all space and time. And angels, we are so grateful and thankful for each and everything that you do in our life. We're so grateful and thankful for all our many, many blessings. And we're so grateful and thankful for the guidance that you provide. Thank you, 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 thank you. Wow, my hands have heated up. They're red. They usually get like this when there's someone around me or someone maybe on the channel who's in need of healing. Whew. Okay, so, all right, angels. So today I always share with you which decks I'm using. Today I'm using the Wisdom of the Oracle. So if you have this, it's by Colette Baron Reed. I'm also doing Bradley Valentine's Angel Answers. You know, these are two of my favorite decks, okay? So, excuse me, if you have these decks, go pull them. And maybe there's cards that'll come up that'll mean something more for you than what is in the reading. All right, so the first card out is Imagine. And it's a very powerful card. If we look at it, we see a being that is holding their hands up into the angelic realm. And they're looking for answers. They're seeking answers to a situation that has arisen in their life. This is also the number 20. And when we add 2 plus 0, we get the number 2. 2 is the number of duality. So something is about to happen where there may be a situation where someone is working with someone else. They may be in a relationship or partnership or a business relationship. A lot of readers always assume or they interpret a relationship as being romantic, but that doesn't always mean that it is. But this means that we can take our imagination, we can take what we can dream of, we can take our visions and start to make them manifest. Okay? And the number 2 can also be about co-creating. Co-creating with the universe, co-creating with the angels, and it's one of alignment. So that's something that you can ask yourself. The next card that's coming up is the number 28, which in numerology, 2 plus 8 equals 10 equals 1. 1 is all about new beginnings. And this card is about the building blocks. So now's a good time to start building those blocks for that new beginning. Build a solid foundation. Build a foundation that you can build on. Build a foundation where you can feel so good. And if you're in a business, build a foundation where you can begin to have things happen automatically. Okay? And the next card is the number 2, which is yin energy. So we've had 2 twice now. And yin energy is all about, come on, you know what it is. And in this, we see someone really, really looking. If you look closely at the card, you see 2 beings in the card. One looks like a female, one looks like a male. The yin energy is all about the feminine. It is all about building. It's all about nurturing. It's all about bringing in healing energy. It's all about being receptive. It's all about gathering information or gathering knowledge. And it's all about acting on what shows up and really being conscious to what's showing up in our life. The next card that's coming up is the number 8. 3 plus 5 equals, the 35, 3 plus 5 equals 8. And it's all about infinity. This is about a loyal heart. Who around you, who have you surrounded yourself with that has a very loyal heart? Those are the people that you want to keep. Remember, some people come into our lives for a reason or a season. So keep the ones that are very loyal to you, because it's saying right now you're starting off on a new path. And use your imagination to visualize exactly what it is that you truly desire, and build a solid foundation from there. And use all of the information that comes up to gather what it is you truly are desiring. Many of us right now are looking to see, what am I supposed to be doing? What are my gifts? Where should I be going? Sometimes we can look to the person that we really feel that we are in sync with and get those answers. A lot of times we can get those answers from within, and they may be showing up within us, but we have been afraid to look at them. And this is all about who is devoted to you. Who's devoted to you, and who are you devoted to? Okay, so start to think about that and start to see, where are you in alignment? Are you really, truly in alignment with your assignment? That's a question to ask yourself. The next card that's coming up, and we have another 8 card, 2 back to back. This card is number 26. 2 plus 6 equals 8. 8 is, again, infinity. It's all about, what is it that you truly would like to have forever, something eternal. And this is happy, happy. So whatever it is that you're working on, whatever it is that you're dreaming of, it has the possibility and the potential to make you very, very happy in your life. And you see this person is sort of like sitting on this beautiful egg that is smiling and has a star in their hand with the rainbow, and it's all going up to the angelic realm. Call on the angels for guidance and assistance. Use the heart link, and then just talk to them. And talk to them like you talk to your best friend, because that's who they are. And they're saying, if you really want a confirmation that something's coming up, the next number is 32, I'm sorry. 3 plus 2 equals 5. 5 is about shifting, about changing. And this says here and now. So on the card it has the past, the present, and the future. Some of us are being asked and called to forgive the past, let it go. Just let it go. Let go of who did what to whom and when. Let it go. That doesn't mean you're letting them off the hook. What it means is that you're releasing all of your ties to that, so that you can have a sense of freedom in your life, so that you can have a sense of belonging, so that you can have that sense of being able to go after your dreams without feeling like you have a boulder strapped around your ankle. Let it go so that you can take the solid foundations of the building blocks and build a beautiful, beautiful future. And here's the deal. If you don't believe that fortune is for you, that's okay. It may not be. And that's what this card comes up to say. That maybe now it isn't the time for you to look for fortune. Maybe now isn't the time for you to really search out. Maybe now isn't the time for you to take action. Maybe now is really just the time for you to really focus in on what it is you truly, truly need to do. What is your next step? They call it reverse engineering. Start to put your goal at the bottom. Take a sheet of paper. Sorry, talking faster than, because my mind is going. Write your goal at the bottom of the paper. Now, go back to what's the first step you need to do. What's the first action step you need to do? Because there is a clear understanding going on. Now, you may say, well, I tried something and it didn't work out. Well, you could also look at it this way, as it did work out. Because what's going on is the universe's energy of rejection, what you're calling rejection, really is protection. And you may have been going down the wrong path. It may have been an opportunity, and you heard, oh, opportunities are supposed to show up. Well, I'm going to try this opportunity. And you really tried it. You put your all in there. And then it just didn't work out. And that was the universe saying, let's veer over to this path. Let's just move over just slightly. And because sometimes we really, truly, truly want something and it just doesn't work out, and we're like, well, I thought I read it right. Well, it could be that you did, and you're being protected because maybe you just needed the experience of that situation, but not to stay in that situation. It may have been there to teach you a lesson, but not prolonged. It may have been there to bring you guidance and insight. Because this is saying, if you really wanted confirmation, new life. New life is at hand. And you see this person, it looks like they're waking up from a dream and they're off to something new, something wonderful, something different. And this can be all about a new way is being opened up for you. You know, sometimes we hear that behind the scenes there's a lot going on, and that could be the situation here. It could be that you needed to go down a different path for just a moment and really experience something new and different, so that in the future you won't wonder, what is it about? In the future you may say, you know, I don't think this is for me. But this can also be the birth of new ideas, new growth, new opportunities. So start to look at it now. Now, people will say, well, I told the universe what I wanted, God, creator, whatever you call your creator. And they're like, but that isn't what happened. And I'm so tired of it. And then I talked to the angels. And the angels said, okay, all right. So I sat there and I watched TV. Okay, and then what did you do? Well, I waited for it to happen. I trusted it. Important step missing here. Take action. Because really it is up to you. Because when you're co-creating with the universe, you must take action yourself. You must take action, go deeper, keep digging, and digging and digging until you can get through all of the clouds and the fog and get that out of your existence. Wipe that away, because they're saying unless you do, the answer is going to continue to be no. And you're going to continue to wobble around trying to figure it out. Get clear. Sit down. Have a conversation with the angels. Remember, you can heart link at any time. And talk to the angels from a place of being empowered, of having value, because you do. Even if you're just starting out, you have value. You had value from the first breath you took in coming into this life. And that value over time has grown. Now, even while other people may have spoken against it, or they might have tried to put you down or blame you or shame you, remember, they're not in charge of your life. You are not co-creating with them. You are co-creating with your creator and the universe and yourself. The angels are there to help you, and they will help you. The big key is you have to give them permission to come in and work in your life. And until you do that, they're just going to sit there on the sidelines waiting to hear from you. So if you want clear confirmation about what's going on, start to imagine exactly what it is that you want. Start to really imagine it. Start to then reverse engineer and write it down on a piece of paper. Write down the steps you need to take. You can even do it on Post-its. Put them on the wall. And have a different color for, you can have one color for the beginning of it. And then for each step along the way, say, phase 1, this is what I'm going to do. Phase 2, this is what I'm going to do. And you can make it magical and creative by using different colors for different phases. You could start off with, say, pink, and then or start off with blue, and then go to pink, and then go to green, and then go to whatever color really gets you going. That's going to be your bottom. Yes, I know it's here. Could be gold. And start to really think about what it is that you truly, truly want in your life. And where are you going to bring in that energy of guidance? And where are you going to bring in that energy of those that are loyal to you? And when you get to that end, and here's what you can do. You can say, this is where I am right now, and this is where I'd like to go. Now, if you still have some forgiveness work to do, all of us do. That's part of being human, is to be able to acknowledge that we have to forgive, be aware that we have to forgive. Now, the number one person or being to forgive is yourself. I do teach forgiveness. I do teach a Ho'oponopono, which you've seen all over the internet. I teach it from a different perspective. So if you're interested, you can head on over to my website. I'm offering this class on Ho'oponopono on April 16th. I also work with people one-on-one, because some people don't want to talk about their stuff, even though a lot of us have the same stuff going on. And it's going to be held, it's a 90-minute class, and we're going to talk about forgiveness and what that means, how to use the Ho'oponopono method in your life, and why it works. Because here's the situation. Everyone should be able to live in a place that is happy, happy, happy all the time. And you can do it. It's a choice that you make, so that you can have this new life that you truly, truly, truly desire. And not only do you desire it, but you deserve it. You deserve it. And pat yourself on the back if you can see that, because many of us can't. We've been indoctrinated to believe that looking after self or looking out for self is called being selfish. Well, it is. And there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with looking out for oneself. Now, that doesn't mean you're looking out for yourself at the exclusion of everyone else. But what you're doing is you're putting value into yourself and into your being and into your existence. And when you start to do that, the universe says, ha ha, this is one that's got it. We're going to help this one. And we're going to help this one and make sure this one succeeds. Because that's what the angels are there for, to help us grow, to recognize our gifts, to co-create, and so that we can really begin to live this life that is beautiful, that is integrated, and that is full of magic and fun and prosperity and abundance. Don't you want that? I know many of my clients do. All right. Go have a wonderful, beautiful, beautiful day. Come on back for the reading for the weekend, and I hope that you'll enjoy it. Okay? Take care and have an amazing, amazing rest of your day.